Oh shit. Sweet blast. Steps out of the cab. Looks around, asking what's the gathering, who's that in the passenger bucket? Man, fuck it. These baby, let's discuss it. Let me rush it, touch it, brother. You can trust it cause I love it. That's the way I start discovering what's hovering in the future. Vibes to ride the rhythm, or else somebody shoot you. Either way, you gotta try and squeeze the most out of the minute. I've been honey looking cute, stuff jeans back like a clinic. Gotta live it in the visit with the women, can't be timid. For the mental ain't diminished, getting faded by the gimmicks. If the sister with it comes equipped with the brain is getting lifted, then you know it's going down as soon as you get the digits, cause she's charmed. Getting warm, the islands like Bahamas. You can write it off as calm and getting charged. In the bathroom, chopping it up with your partner, talking about how you was hollering, living large. Getting gold, like getting gold. It's already been stole before, but it ain't all about the paper. We tighten the spot up like a paper. These party people, see you later. These party people, these boys and girls. Just to get together, came in here to rock your world. I was traveling out on a 7 circular belt. I made a stop on Planet X, and this is how I felt.
It's about that time once more. Rhythmatic static pulling out this rhyme once more. Musically, the track is living out the essence of living itself in all the eerie little lessons. Distressing and questions, love, hate, love, vibe, great, work, first to last, first to last, chaos, cursed in the bath, harmony, melodic, psychotic, hypnotic. The song in me and you, being you, seeing true, leaving new marks and traces whenever you do songs. So who's wrong or right? Who's on tonight? X. So move on, the lights too strong and like text. It blows the roof off. The party is packed, man. Planet X, the soup off. Marvelous tracks expand space and places. So when I come through, all the girls as soon as I say one.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome to episodes. Oh shit! I gotta change it. It's episode 643. It says 641. Brain fart. Okay. Well, 643. And this is going to be a discussion on Afrofuturism. And I wanted to throw you guys a track, right? This is one of my favorite hip hop joints. Now, it's like on some futuristic shit, right? It's called Fully Charged on Planet X, right? So basically, it's cats like that were basically traveling. They got to Planet X, landed the spaceship, and rapping about what happened when they got there. Now, this is from 1995, dude. This is like literally right when I got out of high school. Okay, so it's really these are more or less about concepts of the mind that really sort of transcend time. Because if we kind of get out of the mindset that, like, you know, of time as a construct, right, we can actually start to tap into like technologies that actually would quickly advance some of the lowly states we find ourselves in right now, right? And what we want to do is maybe just kind of explore this. And I'm gonna drop the link here in just a minute because I want this to be an open chat. Give me just a second. Okay, let me do this here. Oh man, look, that's drum breaks for days, by the way. Shit. And if you guys produce, man, Chief XL just hooked you up. All right, so the sounds might be a little bit abstract for this discussion. I'm just giving y'all a heads up, okay? But I think it's only fitting if we're gonna talk like, shit like Afrofuturism and stuff like that, right? Yeah, let me make sure I get the volume right. It's right about there. Okay, cool. Sweetness. All right. Here, let me do this too. Boom. It done changed sup smart nia. Sup smart nia. See, this is a pic I use for my avatar. Which one? Is that this? No shit, that's the same one? What? I know, because you can't make it out, dude. It's so small. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Topaz? All right, Mike Ship, We Kill Dragons, welcome. Let's see, June and Zone say you're probably gonna make it for 8 p.m. or later time for today. Hey, bro, my apologies, dude. I'm a single dad over here, man. And we did a live stream earlier too. I'm sorry. Seriously though, dude, my bad. My little lady does come first, bro, or sis, depending on which one you are. But we had to go and do some daddy daughter stuff, and went and did some shopping and all that. So, pardon me. So yeah, man. I think what we're talking about here in terms of Afrofuturism is really more or less like the sum total of what this platform particularly is comprised of. It's all things that really kind of give us a clear outlook on where we can be in the future if we adopt a lot of these technologies, principles, skill sets. We also fancy ourselves to be technocrats. So in terms of political ideology and thought, it goes hand in hand. In terms of dating and mating, we speak about sapiosexualism. It goes hand in hand, right? So we're looking at a cultural construct, right? That a vehicle that can actually take us into the future. And so Afrofuturism is really it's more of like a space to explore thought. Like, okay, what do these things look like? Now, us being very pragmatic individuals, we look at the nuts and bolts of it, and we say, okay, well, what would be the technology behind what would drive any sort of future society or anything, right? So a lot of the discussions that are had on this channel are steeped heavily in what is going to be driving the future, i.e. blockchain, cryptocurrencies, artificial intelligence, yada, yada, yada. But that's only but one part, right? Again, dating and mating aspect of the conversation, sapiosexualism. When it comes to political leanings, technocratic thought, right? It's all encompassing. So when we put it all together, maybe we can start to get an idea or a sense, like a people that kind of adopt or adapt those three key aspects. I'm trying to think of another one. I think arts and culture. We're really trying to hit people with the music stuff. That's Paul. Really trying to kind of thumbnail wise, I try to give the eyes something to think. Give the eyes something to give the brain something to think about. Sonically, I try to reach into my bag of tricks and give you guys some different carrier signals. And then, the conversation is going to be, embedded with intelligence. So it's something that we're trying to work with here. Because I think if you talk about, building future communities, then I would posit to say that Afrofuturism really has to become sort of like what am I trying to say? It needs to be a thought space that people actively engage in, right? It's kind of like a pool of inspiration that you draw from, that really kind of gives you the directives on which way to go in the future. You get what I mean? But in order for you to do that, we have to look at what would be the primary components that would make up such a thing, right? And that's where you say, okay, on the nuts and bolts side of things, this is where the brain trust has really kind of put it all out on the table and said, okay, we break it all up, right? What's going to be the future things that are going to be basically be the placeholder for all these things here? What's going to take the place of these things? And those are the subject matters that we cover here on this platform. What's going on, Paul?
Hey man, what's going on, y'all? Peace of the fam. Real quick, I got a guy coming by to do some work on the scooter, so I might have to drop off at any moment.
All good.
Yeah, over on the other side of the world, like when you schedule service or what have you, you don't get like a time. They just show up. Whatever, man. But no, like I wanted to put a bug in your ear, man, and just let you know a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
The first is, I honestly think, and it's maybe because I'm just a cynical cat, but people don't do things for the right reasons. People always do things for influence or attention. And the lower you go down on the totem pole, the more that they just move for influence or attention. So, like, I 1000% believe that the information that you're putting out there is 100% what people will need to make it up to the next level. Mm-hmm. But I don't think they pay attention until they see success in it. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I think they focus on the things that they focus on because that's what they think brings them power and attention. And they don't move until they see the shift in those things. But in the meantime, I still think you're doing the right thing because you gotta have a history. Because when people find you, if you're still brand new, there's no history for them to use to verify your credentials, if that makes sense.
Well, let's put it like this. Here's kind of how we have to really kind of take this, right? I would say that, okay, let's put it like this. Our reality check came before we actually formed this channel. All right. Now, let's just put it like this, right? Everything here is on the record. It's on the record and for the record. Okay, all 700 plus videos. Oh, and you know what? By the way, we just got 4,000 subs finally today. So we'll do a 4,000 subs live stream tomorrow. That we've been, man, that's taken forever to get to that point. But the reality of it is that what it is that we do here if anything, right, dispels myths. Okay? It dispels myths. If anything, that's what it does. Okay? The notion of no competent brothers, brothers don't build, brothers don't do this, blah, 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 bullshit. Go through all 700 plus fucking videos first before you say that. And I guarantee you, after you go through all of them, you won't say that. Because the proof is in the fucking pudding, already documented. That's why I'm like, on the bigger fish, right? Now, since that's already taken care of, let's now get to discussing the nuts and bolts, and then we'll move on to practical application. This is a process.
Word. You know what? I
And,
tell you what
and
I
it's
see.
not, and well, here's the other thing. Here's the other thing, Paul. It's not for everybody. What's that saying? Many are, what is it called? Many are called, you were chosen, or something along those lines, right?
That's it. That's it.
Or something around those lines, right? You see, so let's understand that in this social media space, we are the fucking elite. Let's start there, right? So, you know, we are the chosen few, and so what it is that we do is we put the information out there for those who apply to said ranks. This shit ain't for everybody. So I don't have high expectations. Neither do the great brothers of the Brain Trust. No. What it is that we have expectations for those that this shit resonates with. It's a call to action. It's not for everybody.
I think that you're correct. And I think that what's going to end up happening is, I'll give another saying. What do they call it? A 10-year overnight success. Like in terms of music, you know, some artist you never heard of hits the airwaves or hits, you know, streaming or what have you, and becomes extremely popular. Everybody says they came out of nowhere. They didn't come out of nowhere. They've been in the industry for 10 years.
Yeah.
They just haven't reached a larger like platform of broadcast media. And I think that something very similar is almost inevitably going to occur in spaces like this. Because like when goods and services, like when they start getting automated, then the only thing left in the economy is the technocracy. Like there won't be service jobs.
Yeah.
There won't be like transportation jobs. So people gonna go looking and boom, 10-year overnight success. Because it's gonna be lots of new folks trying to come in once it hits, but they won't have a history.
Now, June and Zone says here's some Afrofuturism for you. ADI, which is African Diaspora Development Institute, is seeking to build 5 smart cities for Black diaspora. They're going to be in cities of return, but only in Africa. I mean, listen, we've already talked about what the plans is for Africa. They're gonna jumpstart off of the 4th Industrial Revolution. So if you were going to be building any sort of cities to accommodate like immigration, right, of diaspora back to Africa, you may as well start conceptually with a smart city. It only makes sense. And that's exactly the mindset right there. You do what makes sense given the time, and you leverage the technology available. I don't know if you saw this, Paul. We did a live stream earlier today, and so like what I did was I showed a device that we distribute, you know, myself and my partner, Anti-Gravity, but it's a device that my mentor invented. And essentially, it's essentially a viral sterilizer. Okay, it uses UVC rays, and it kind of looks like a TSA terminal that you walk through a airport, right? But what it does is you walk through it and you stand there, and then it beams UVC lights at you. Like it basically beams a box of UVC light on you, and basically it zaps any viral particulate that's on your body. It zaps 99.9% of it, right? And they just received an EPA number for the device. Okay, so what you start doing is you start putting these devices everywhere. Somebody in the previous live stream mentioned what was that shit called? It was from Star Trek. What the device was, but it was like when you come through and then they zap you with something before you come off of the holodeck and then onto the ship, and they that ensures that you're germ free. Well, this is legit. Actually, here, let me pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. Actually, hold on. And so, you may as well, if you're going to have smart cities, you may as well put these things in these smart cities, right? Now you look like the talk of the globe, where it's just like, you guys are in some sort of hysteria. Look, man, we got shit where every public building you walk into, it just zaps you clean of whatever the fuck you got on you. See, that's Afrofuturism. Imagine if Black communities were kitted out like this, that had this type of butter-laid technology in it. Like, I get sick of the conversations about like, oh, the fucking ills of the Black community. It's just like, well, fix it. Fucking fix it, right? Because look, there's technology available. It's gonna do its part, but fuck, you need the people's mindset needs to be right to implement it. The technology's there though.
Yeah, the bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity, man. And this pandemic stuff, like, it ain't going around. It ain't going away tomorrow. Like, we're going to be dealing with this stuff for a minute. So, yeah, like, techniques and technologies used to encourage and help, like, viral management.
Can you see this, Paul?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I guess, okay, everybody can see this. You can go ahead and talk, man, because I don't have sound playing on this. This is just going to demonstrate the technology I'm telling you about. Because I showed this on the other live stream here, but go ahead.
So it's amazing. A couple of the things so right now, what I'm doing personally is machine learning and artificial intelligence through Google's cloud platform. And like, I got my first real world demonstration in it when I went to one of the big box stores in another town in Taiwan. Is their parking. So the way that their parking works is you drive up to a little kiosk and it uses an algorithm to read your plate number.
Yeah. Now, real quick, Paul, you see, this is the workshop. This is our workshop here. See, now back there, you see those yellow generators back there?
Word.
That's enough. I'll tell you about those devices too. I'll tell you about what those are. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so the camera takes a picture of your plate number. The AI algorithm reads those numbers and letters. And as you do your shopping, like, you get a receipt from a store, you go and have your dinner or whatever you do. And they basically validate your parking. And you go to the kiosk when you're leaving and you input your plate number, and then you show it the validation to the kiosk. And it shows you a picture of your vehicle as you drove in. Now, there's not one human involved in this. And it just sits there and makes money all day long. It's the same with city parking.
Yeah.
And so basically, like, a lot of the things that people think are eventually going to happen are actually currently occurring. So,
right, and that's kind of where I'm at with it, because it's sort of like, okay, we know these things. These things are heavily covered here A lot of the brothers here have, professional backgrounds and, skilled in areas, right, that deal with the technologies that create these products, right? But what we don't have though is more of like a full scale understanding of that, and then the importance of bringing it to market and having hands in all parts of the supply chain. You know what I mean? Um, so these are the things that we really want to take advantage of, because we are in the midst of this reset, quote unquote, I'm calling it, right? And so, like, what I just showed you, everybody who's listening right now has access to that. Okay, everybody has access to that. It says, June Zone says, nothing can be fixed without money. Our problem is that we don't put our money together. If we did that through crowdfunding, nothing can stop us, especially through our own crowdfunding platforms. So, June Zone, I'm not sure if you're really new here, but this is what we push all the time. And if you need any further proof that, pooling your money together to do things works, just look at Wall Street Bets and GameStop. Okay, that was the little guy investor, clicking up to go against the hedge funds. We're not going to go down that road, but in short, that's what that was. So no, you're absolutely right, and it's something that we've been pushing since day one on this channel. We've told people about Start Engine, I can't remember the other two that we also covered. These are crowdfunding platforms that also provide equity stake in those who invest in your companies. But we also talked about pooling money together to use those platforms to buy pieces of other startups, right? So now what you are is you're like an equity firm that has holdings in various companies. That company gets sold off to Amazon or some shit. Guess who's getting paid? You are. Okay, so what you're talking about, no, dude, like I said, you might be new here, but we're 700 videos deep. Trust me. We know, we've been pushing this. Trust me on this. So much so to the point where we're taking steps here in 2021 to lay the groundworks to have a business mechanism, right, behind this social media platform here, right? There's going to be something to come. Let's just say second half 21, right? Because we have the business summit that we're putting together here for April and May. Okay. Second half of the year, we'll talk about what it is we got in store. Okay. But this is the time where you like I said, we're beyond the nothing can be done without. Okay. So there's resources, we're all knowledge bases, there's things that we all bring to the table in terms of skill sets and what it is that we have in terms of our intellectual prowesses and how those can be an asset to, say, a specific project. Okay, so you have to do things strategically, right? It's not really just simply just a matter of just saying, okay, well, here's the problem, so shoulder shrug. No, fuck that. I'm a problem solver. That's what I do. That's how my brain's wired. Because I don't like a problem to stay on my head. And because guess what? When I can't figure out a solution, it irks the shit out of me. And I'll just keep thinking hard about it until I find one. Right? So I'm very short on excuses. It'll be like, okay, problem, fuck, solution. What is it? Boom. And then I don't want to hear any shit. Because once I vet it and test it and I know it works, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear shit. Do it. It works. Already did it. Fuck that. Like, we're talking about the future here. What the fuck? Like, seriously, what you do today determines the future. So, you keep saying today that there's no way to get into the future and have something productive And that means that your head's now already not thinking about fixing the shit that's wrong today. It's very simple. You ever reverse engineer like a problem? You know, it's like working with like an electrical component or something like a hydraulic. You got to lock out, tag out, dude. There's a reverse process. You get to the source of the problem, and then boom, you lock it right there, fix the fucking problem, test it out. It works good. I swear, it's just like if you take your feelings out of it and you just use pure brain power and logic, right? This is basically like, you know, the method on how you like analyze, address, identify a problem, troubleshoot it, come up with a solution, implement said solution, test it, verify, boom.
Well, and you know what I think too is that because I'm on that same mindset, I'm that same way, but a lot of people aren't. And I think what's important is to take that productive, analytic, strategic methodology, and then, oh yeah, of course, here they go right here.
They're
Got
there?
my package coming. Yeah. I'm gonna peace out for a minute, but I'm gonna be back.
Okay, no worries, man. Take it easy. Okay, I think okay, Paul's just gonna mute. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you know, just to kind of follow up on what we're talking about here, and you know, let me do this. Let me see if I can pull up some art. Let me see here. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. And I guess no one else wants to join the discussion here. Let's see here. Wait, no, not that one. So here, I'm gonna do this. Wait. So again, I dig a lot of Afrofuturist art too. So I'm a collector. I like to collect a lot of images and, you know, graphic art shit. You know, that kind of like just kind of gives us a future forward view of ourselves, right? So I figure I share maybe some of what it is that I have, right? But this is where art comes in, because you know, art really kind of like defines time, right? If you really think about it, if based on your age, if I mention a certain musician or a certain artist, guess what happens? It triggers memories in your head, right, of a certain time. So art actually defines your time. Okay, in a lot of ways, art is actually the tapestry. Things like art and fashion, right? Art, fashion, you know, well, music would fall in the art, but like, you know, art and fashion, that essentially defines largely your time. So time is really kind of dictated by art in a lot of ways, man. It's real. I did a Sapio live stream called art interpretation. I'm trying to remember what it was called, but basically it was covering what I'm talking about, how art essentially defines time in a lot of ways. So depending on the art you consume, it sort of sets the mode or the tapestry for the time that you're in. And then it'll actually be, you know, in alignment with, say, like other things that you engage in. So for example, like the image I'm giving you here, then you hear like this real sort of abstract, real kind of atmospheric beat shit. We're also talking Afrofuturism. We talk blockchain, we talk cryptocurrency, right? So now you can start to contextualize where all of this is going, right? When you also get like a visual You get an auditory, you get the intellectual side. You get what I mean? So that's where, are we hitting you with just a little bit of drum, just a little bit of drum and bass? Come on, you guys. Don't be intimidated. Hold on. There you go, Topaz. Art, literature, theories. Is that a map visualization? Is that like, as you said, is that like a map? Wait, hold on. Let me hit these comments. Let me hold on a second, because Paul dropped off. So hold on. Let me go back up, because I missed a few. 100% agree with you. This is the first live stream I was able to catch. Didn't know that you were that far ahead of it. You're all good, June and Zone, and I'm glad that you're here, brother. In all respects, bro. I welcome you here, man. I'm glad to have you here. DE, what's going on, brother? Welcome. Absolutely, James. It's as theory, as what Topaz was saying, right? So here's what it is. It's sort of like art concepts and theory, which drives technology, right? So so you have to engage the imagination. So let's just take a young group of kids, right? And we're putting them into these STEM programs, right? But here's what we're also doing. We're also hitting them with these art images. So in their head, and what I'm doing is I'm telling them, hey, look, what you're doing basically is like, it's to reflect this kind of shit right here. You do know that, right? And like, dude, their heads are impressionable, right? Their fucking heads are impressionable and shit. So that's why it's like, man, if you just really just throw it on them, lay it on them, lay the STEM on them, lay the fucking art on them, lay that future shit on them, dude, they'll just soak it up. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, they're coming up with ways to use the STEM shit that they're learning, right? Now their imagination starts connecting with what they're learning. They're just like, what if I fucking wrote a code to do this? And then they just do something stupid, right? Like, you're like, what? How did you come up with that? Right? But you got to start somewhere, and you got to impress it. I've heard what's his name, Ron Wills, talk about like the imprint. You know, women get like the first 3 guys they screw or whatever, right? But let's talk about the imprint that, you know, the intellectual imprint, right? What about the psychological imprint? What about the artistic imprint, the scientific imprint, you know, the logical imprint? What about those subprints, the sub imprints? What about those? Like, let's start dealing with the minor details, the nuts and the bolts, you know? Let's see here. Yeah. It's connected through feelings in which we used to remember our lives. Yep. Mike should be working on this. Foretells events and is a window to the past. Exactly, D. Art's timeless. That's why art can like transmit messages, and I'm throwing this in quotes, from the future, right? Yes, because it tells people's tendencies and thoughts, which leads to actions. Okay. Or the let's see here. Sorry, now we're gonna just mellow it out just a little bit. Sorry, we jumbled your head there a little bit. So you guys want to go grab a cup of tea? For those of y'all who don't know, this is a Cali producer named Doc Him, man. This dude's dope. Gosh, don't tell me this is one of these conversations I'm gonna have by myself. Hold on, let me look for some more art. Let's see what I got. Let's see here. Here we go. Let's do this one. I call this one Stargate. you know, a nice mix of I don't know, I guess what you can say, organic technology. I mean, somehow there's a brick-laden Stargate, and you see plants, and then there's like stars and shit, and then there's a woman with a basket with a planet in it on her head. I don't know. You tell me. Yeah. Let's find something a little more techie. Richard, you said you're at work. Wish you could jump on this foundation. I already know, bro. Hey, Rich, by the way, dude, I'm gonna have the Oculus here in about 2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks. Reminds me of people are micro, but an important part of the universe. There you go, Topaz. Hold on, I got some more. Hold on 1 second. Here, let's go a little more. How you say? Let's go a little more. I don't want to call it. We'll call it. We'll call it. I don't know what to call it. You guys tell me. Hold on, let me show you. You tell me. What is that saying to you? I get a near future vibe, right? I get like a young girl, maybe year 2060, right? But that's a real picture, though. You know. Afrofuturism. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? What do you think? I see water in the background, like a sea or an ocean or something. I wonder what she's looking at. Now, the sun is behind her, so obviously she's not looking at that. So there's some other shit in the sky she's looking at. Interesting. Here, let me find some other shit. Let's see, what else we got? Now, I have my thoughts on this one. Let's see. Now, we're talking basically holographic technology. You know, 2120 maybe, right? 2120 maybe. This is how things are perhaps looking, what we're doing. Because we're already doing things like Zooming and FaceTime, and we're already doing this whole YouTube thing right now. But what if we jump like literally like 100 years from now? Maybe what we're doing is that we have like this whole sort of interface now where, you know, you can just sort of like maybe like that whole little holographic interface that she's pointing. Maybe that's StreamYard 100 years from now or something, right? And she's like checking in checking in on a goddamn like live stream or something, right? Perhaps that's what's going on. And but look at like the environment that she's in, man. There's like plants like it's growing in the home environment, like from the ground. And she's got flowers in her hair and shit. Like, that's dope. You know what's interesting also? So she's got like a crest or a shield covering her chest. So maybe some sort of like chastity device or something. I'm not really sure, but interestingly enough, you know, the look on her face suggests that she disapproves of the gender war conversation that's being had. Oh shit, let me shut up. Hold on. Let's see here. Let me check the comments here. Okay, that's what's up, Rich. Yeah, when I get it, man, we'll do a live stream. We'll set it all up. Let's see here. Like shit. Let's see. Can you make it? Oh, you said can I make? I'm sorry, I didn't see the. Let me pull it back up and see if I can. Hold on. Let me see. Wait, hold on. Let me. Oh shoot. Can I make this bigger? Let me see. Oh shit. Come on. What just happened? Oh, really? Oh, okay, there we go. Let me see if I can make it bigger here. There we go. Duh. Okay, right here. Let me go back to the screen share. Let's do this, and then I'm gonna go back here. Here we go. All right, Topaz, this is for you. How about now? You see it? Sorry, you guys. I don't want to say who it is that I work. Let's just say that I'm still new to Windows 10, so I'm still learning. But yeah, there you go, Topaz. Can you see that? Try to make that. There you go. Okay, so let's do this. Oh shoot. Ah. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna pull some. Let's see here. Oh shoot! Wait a minute. I lost my folder. I lost my folder. Okay, give me a second here. Here we go. Huh. All right, let me share this one. Now, here's what I like about that one, man. That lion, right? It's like a robotic lion, right? And that dude looks like he's pretty ballin'. And so that lion probably like that lion is like his wallet, probably. I dare you to try to like rob this dude, because you wouldn't be robbing him of anything. You have to deal with that lion right there. That's why this dude moves like, bro, I dare you to try something. That's some butter-laid shit right there. Like, now, what if you were the person who makes these robotic lions and they're just like personal security robots or some shit, and you could like, so it's like an AI program, right? Or it's an actual software, and you know, like a hardware component that drives, you know, the processing of the software and the applications. but you could put it into like any sort of like robotic animal. Like, so you go to so somebody comes to you, go, yo, I want a lion. I want a security lion. I got you. And then they're like, what color do you want it? He's like, I want it to match my suits, man. Black and gold. Bet, we got you. Boom. Hell yeah. Now, if what I'm saying sounds far-fetched, all you gotta do is go type in your YouTube search Boston Dynamics, right? And go look at their robotic dog and shit like that. If you think I'm bullshitting, it already exists now. That's why I'm really trying to like put this in your head. I'm like, okay, they got robotic dogs. What if we got robotic lions? I'm just saying. You guys are like complex. Are you fucking high or what? No, I'm being dead serious though. Why do you think Boston Robot? See, like I said, if it's coming out of the brain trust, if we're saying this stuff, it sounds crazy. But then there's a whole company called Boston Dynamics that does nothing but make these things. Dude, call me. I'm just saying. You can look at me. Call me crazy. Think this Afrofuturism shit. You think we're crazy? You think I'm full of shit? What, Ed Unchained? What did he just say? Yeah, Boston Dynamics. It was basically an episode of Black Mirror with robotic dogs, dude. Like, I'm like, wait. I hope you guys don't think I'm crazy for suggesting that we make fucking security lions. I mean, it makes you laugh until you see that Boston Dynamics has security dogs, robotic ones. So, please don't think I'm crazy. Don't think Afrofuturism is a weird concept. No. Jesus. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna be rolling solo on this shit. Oh my god. All right. Let's see here. Let me pull up another one. Yeah, there you go, Topaz. Anything's possible. It is. That's why I get tired of these bullshit conversations, in that quote unquote manosphere. I'm like, dude, fuck it. You guys go somewhere, have fun, have a nice life. Jesus Christ.
About how it was supposed to be done, but did it for more than fun, did it to overcome, did it what was supposed to be done, and still do it. Learned it from my great.
Cyborgs.
Take no chances, but live with no net. See no threat. You at the fork, you know which one leads to regret.
Ghost in the Shell.
Get caught up in the flow. Now you're lost and stuck in a place that
But
makes you feel angry.
what this kid is, as you can see, he's a soldier.
Undigestible, but that's the wrong prong. We people know better. I used to beat drums with busted heads and hi-hats.
So what are we to take away from this one? Is this our future? Right? Do we succumb to technology where, okay, they take what you create in terms of music, arts and culture, weaponize it, then you become the weapon. But we just went the whole tech route with it. It's like, fuck it, dude. Like, just making mumble rap and telling motherfuckers to like just pop pills and shit and go off yourself. That's not cutting it, man. We need them to go ahead and just do legit killing. Let's just go ahead and merge them with some tech because they ain't good for shit else. That's what this looks like right here. It's not like you can look at him, right, and read his face and see what it is that he's thinking. I mean, 3/4 of his head is robotic. all you see is a nose and a mouth. You see like partial arm, right? But you see mechanics in that. How much of this dude is human? Or, you know, so in the future, is this what black people look like? Just fucking cyborg mercenaries and shit, like child armies, or what are we doing here? See, that might be a not so pretty look at Afrofuturism right there. What black people look like in the future, or how you still might just be manipulated in the future, because maybe in the future, right, you're still talking about slavery and all the shit that got you in a fucked up position, but let's just go into the future, and guess what? You're still talking about the same old shit. So this is what they've just decided to do with your children. I don't know. You tell me. The motherfuckers don't ever talk about the future, man. Like a legit, real conversation about the future, man. Like people never talk about that shit. Let me check the comments real quick. Yeah. I want a Gundam before I die. You know, Ed, if you talk to the right people in Japan, they might be able to help you out. Wait, Topaz, you said blending with tech. I hope not. Well, okay. Let's do this here. You're already seeing it happen right now with these with like the Moderna, like the mRNA vaccines, because all that is CRISPR. It's genetic. It's all CRISPR based. It's all it's all genetics and shit. It's all done in a tech lab. Okay, so you start there, then from there it becomes nanobots, right? There's also the brain interface, Neuralink brain interface. We just covered it maybe a week or two ago. It's a little thing you stick on your head, and basically you stick this thing on your head, and then like all you gotta do is look at your tablet, and let's just say you're reading a recipe. You just read it, and then you get to the bottom, and then you need it to scroll up. All you got to do is just think about it, and it'll scroll up. They already have this shit. We already have it. It's already here. This is what I mean. It's like we are here. Black people, black culture is stuck on stupid. There's already a brain interface. You stick it on your head, and you're looking at a tablet. You got your Kindle or some shit, and you're reading it, and you're like, next page, and then it just flips the next page. All you have to do is think about it. Make it make sense. I'm saying, man, people think that we've been bullshitting on the brain trust this whole time. People think everything we talk about is bullshit. Sapiosexualism is bullshit. The blockchain and crypto is all bullshit. And the AI and the self-driving cars and the it's all bullshit. All of it. It's all bullshit, right? Bullshit. How about that? Bullshit. It's not bullshit. Does anyone else have any other better suggestions on, you know, or any sort of projections on what the future looks like, or what's going to be comprised of, how we're going to move? I keep hearing about the shit that's plagued us for 40, 50 fucking years, 60 years, and how it's still a goddamn problem today. You know, and I'm like, look, I'm the type of person where it's just like, dude, if you can't solve a goddamn 50, 60-year-old problem, Apparently, no one wants to solve it, so fuck it. On to the next new shit. Let's explore what's new. Let's establish something new, because I'm not a person who's just gonna fucking sit around. I know life's too precious. If you guys listened to the live stream earlier today, I lost a dear friend of mine today, earlier this morning. I lost a wife 6 years ago. Lost another DJ homie about 3.5 weeks ago, almost a month ago. You know what's interesting about all three of those people I just mentioned? They were all in their 40s. So am I. When the fuck are people going to get serious about life, about their children? You know, Topaz and I talked extensively about educating children conceptually the right way to understanding their emotions and feelings. That was on the Infatuation live stream. Go check it out. I'm deadly serious about this. And that's why, you know, when Paul came and said, I said, hey, look, man, you know, the fact of the matter is that at the end of the day, I'm going to put this stuff out here, and, you know, it's there. It's on the record. But this isn't the only conversation that we'll be having about these things. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, thank you guys, man. Yeah, you know, it's if you check out the live stream from earlier today, I said who it was, you know, showed his picture, talked a little bit about him. Matter of fact, the brother you hear in the background right now, the music that you hear, this brother Ross G was a homie of mine. We lost him in late 2019, mid late 2019. Okay, so these are like all cats that I came up at in the art circle, man, music circles and shit. And you know, we're losing these brothers. And you know, just even in, you know, my friend circle where we were texting this morning, you know, when we got the news and stuff, you know, I was messed up this morning. You know, I called Johnny Blaze. I had to push the live stream back. You know, we were supposed to go live maybe like 8 my time, 8 this morning. And then I called him and I was just like, look, man, you know, my head ain't right about now, dude. Like, just give me a little bit of time. I'll reschedule. Let me push it back a little bit. You know. And it's like cats like the cat you hearing in the background, like this is like future sounds, right? These are dudes that like was creating sounds that really aren't of this time, man. It's like some future shit. It's like sounds like some shit that you haven't heard, right? But they ain't even here no more, man. Like, I'm really trying to get y'all to understand some shit. Like, these are dudes that were kind of like bringing shit in to give you an idea or a sense, or maybe even just kind of channeling or pulling from the future, but they're no longer with us now. So what the fuck is it that we're doing while we're here? We are the ones that are here. What are we doing? Like, real shit. Like, come on, man. I showed, let me see here. I showed this one. Actually, this one is a thumbnail. Wait, let me find it. No. This one wasn't the thumbnail. Here we go. Here we go. So I mean, this looks like some near future shit, man. There's like a huge machine or something here. There's like tank tracks right here, right? These sort of future skyscraper buildings with bridges that connect them. And there's like these butter-legged brothers, man, with suited and booted and shit. Check this out. 21 AD, Lagos, Nigeria. There you go, 21 AD. This is what we're looking at, right? Butter laid in 21 AD. Like, soak that shit in right there. See, the reality of it is this. We always been here and we ain't going nowhere. You can't point to a point in history where black folks didn't exist. So all these bullshit ass conversations about like breeding out and all this dumb shit ain't gonna happen, man. Get the fuck out of here. It's not gonna happen, dude. Like, humans have always intermixed and intermingled and all that other shit, but black people have not gone any fucking where, okay? And they're not going anywhere, right? And here you go. Here's a picture of it. 2081 AD, okay? He only looks but all of about maybe 25, 30. So that means he was probably born in about maybe 2045. That looks all brother to me. So does him. So does him. So do all these people. Like, dude, you have to get a proper perspective on the future. And that perspective is you're the one who creates it. The future is what the fuck it is that you contribute to everything to make it what it becomes. So just to sit up there and be like, oh, you know, black people, they're gonna do this and do that. Bullshit. Bullshit. What you do today determines that. Fuck that. What are you talking about? You said, let me see here. Dope. Yeah. Engineering cannabis. There you go. Nigerian flag. You see it. You see it, bro. You see it. Yeah, you see it. That's the whole point, Ed. Like, time is malleable, dude. So you can pull from the past, inject it into the future. That's what hip hop did, man. All it did was just took bits and pieces from past musics and make some new shit to make it sound like completely like something you never heard. It's timeless, right? It becomes a time marker at that point, man. That's what art is. It defines time. I wonder if you buy it and develop AR games, Google make you partner for Google Stadia. Okay, I think you might be talking to maybe. Let's see. What's going on, Ryle? Peace, brother. I'm gonna show a couple more pieces of art, and then I'm gonna go step to the little boys' room, and then I guess I'll drop the link again if people want to come on. I don't know. I dropped it a while ago, and everybody was like, "I don't want to go on there." Ulysses, you're being too much of a nerd. That's probably what Topaz is saying. Oh shit. Hold on. I'm trying to find some other dope artwork here. Ooh, I like this one. Here we go. There we go. Right? Again, Nigeria, 2083. We got flying ships. Right? We got flying ships, these skyscrapers that are connected here. Right? Airships. right? We got these tram, these elevated trams right here, right? Magnetic trams, right? That are elevated. Here's another one right here, right? But then guess what you got? You have these really organic looking people. Like here's some black children right here. You know, a little motor scooter there, a little truck with a satellite here. So yeah, it looks like this is like kind of like a flea market type of situation going on right over here too, right? Some vendors over here and stuff. And then once again, we got a butterlay brother right here. You know, fedora, tie. You know what I'm saying? Suspenders, looking butterlay. You know what I'm saying? Some future shit. Yeah, I fucks with that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me do this. All right, I'm gonna do this, man. I gotta go step away and use the little boy's room. If no one comes up, maybe what we'll do is we'll just maybe look at a couple little art pieces or what have you, a couple more, and then we'll shut it down. Okay. Give me a few minutes. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use the restroom and I'm gonna go blow a bowl too. Fuck it. We're talking about the future. I'll be right back.
I love my shop.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, you guys listen. The next cannabis live stream. So I have a homie that grew some blue dream. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo. Like literally, I'm doing the whole live stream. I'm just gonna review that shit. Cause yeah. Alright. So here's what we'll do. I'll filter through a couple more pieces of art, and then maybe we'll go ahead and shut it down. Because I think I'm gonna still do a sample live stream. We'll see, man. We did the live stream earlier. I'm gonna do this one, or well, I'm gonna do this one. I'm doing it right now. I'll see if I still have enough in me to talk later, because I'm a bit of an introvert, man. I can only talk but so much, and then it's just like, all right, dude, I need to go and I need to basically roll up in a ball. That's what I need to do. I need to go lay down and roll up in a ball. Let's see here. Me likey. So natural meets cosmic. There you go. I don't know about all that weave and all that other shit. Like, when I see in this, this is the Sapio shit now. Sorry, but I see a sister like this, man. It's like, all right, she's writing exact with hers. If you ain't rocking with nothing like this, I don't know. There's guys that like that stuff, but yeah. I would also say that, you know, maybe this is how, like, I don't want to say that. That might be insulting. Never mind. I'll keep that as a thought in my own head. It's just curiosity. It's not something that I want to experience myself, but okay, well, maybe let me do this. Who is it? Trying to remember the Marvel comic Who Can't See or whatever, but what if you were like quote unquote you were visually impaired, but if you were visually impaired, what that meant was you saw people like this, right? You saw like their fucking star essence or some shit. I'm just saying. I'm trying to get into the artist's head. That's all I'm trying to do here. Daredevil. Yeah, that's who it was. JB. Thank you. Thanks, brother. Let's see here. Right. He said Afro on a melon. Bro, if you want to know like how to get to her, brother, I'm just saying. Damn right. Love me some Blue Dream. Oh shit. That's right. Yeah, man. Blue Dream, brother. Good. That's good work weed, bro. It's good thinking weed. It really is, man. If you need to tear through a day, blow a Blue Dream blunt and just get started at work, dude. Next thing you know, you're like, whoa, dude, the day's over. The introvert's been talking for 2 hours straight. Well, this is a live stream, Ed. No one wants to talk futurism. No, Mike. No one wants to talk. No. Yeah, man, James, definitely, man. Look into it, especially like Afrofuturism, aesthetic, art, all that shit. Joshua Mays, yeah. Definitely, bro. Yep. Nice, Ed. Editing some photography. Cool. Hold on, let me find a couple more pieces, man. And then I think what I'll do is I'll shut it down, and then let me just kind of chill out for a little bit, and then I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it. I'll just save you a live stream tonight. Let me find something. Let me see. Man, RPMF Doom.
Keep your glory gold and glitter. For half of his niggas and take them out the picture. The other half is rich and it
don't mean shit to.
A picture between both with a twist of liquor chasing with more beer. Tasting like truth for dear when he at the mic. It's like the place get like.
Oh yeah.
It's like they know what's about to happen. Just keep your eye out like I capping. Is he still a fly guy clapping?
Okay, here we're gonna show this one.
Testify from the spirit. And live in the true gods, giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church got who lords. And he hold the mic in your attention like two swords. Or you the one with two blades on it. Hey you.
Don't touch the mic like there's AIDS on it.
It's like the end to the means. That's why he bring his own needles and get more cheese than Doritos, Cheetos, or Fritos. Slip like Freudian, your first and last step to playing yourself
like accordion. So, I don't know, indigenous sister, UFOs, birds, stars, sun, palm leaves. Man, what we got going on here? I'm trying to like give it a date. Just looking at it. Gold, right? It's gold. $2,200. I mean, there's a bird standing on it, dude. I'm really trying to like figure this part out. I don't know, man. I just really dig like just a completely different aesthetic, right? Seeing Black folks like just completely different completely different, right? Just completely different. Fuck it, put a bird on a UFO, right? And make the sun like a, you know, that sort of fuchsia haze or something rather, right? Like, I don't know, fuck with my head. Like, take me out of the mundane. Like, give me something else to like think about in terms of like how I see myself. Peace, bro. How's it going?
Hey, what's up with you, Complex?
Just chilling, man. You know, we were just kind of doing a little deep dive here.
I was gonna drop some things for you to check out.
Okay.
Afrofuturism is me.
Huh?
I love Afrofuturism.
Oh, dope. Okay, yeah, man. You know, it's it's something that I've always, well, you know, I've kind of been intrinsically plugged into it. Wait, hold on 1 second. After COVID, I'm going to start paying attention to African art shows. Yeah, James, we'll just start looking into it now, man. Just kind of dig around on the net. Just throw Afrofuturism in the search, and then, you know, looked up things like, you know, fashion, aesthetics, art, tech, all that kind of shit. You said, what's the safe your stream gonna be on? Rael, I was thinking about pulling from like something that I touched on, but I might do something different. I need to get some food in my belly so that my brain can think straight, and then I'll come up with it, and then I'll schedule it. Let me just go through the rest of these. We come up and too down to keep up with the subject. None. Ed, don't trip, dude. I got a homegirl who's a beast on art. I keep telling her she needs to have her own museums. Man, there's a chick. I actually bought one of her art books for my daughter, man, about 3 years ago, man. Her name is GB Art. Man, she does some amazing shit, dude. I'm gonna profile her stuff. We'll do like an art live stream and I'll profile it. Let's see. Hey, do a stream on GameStop scenario with Robinhood on creating competitor Robinhood, more transparency problem. You know what, Engineering Cannabis? I know Ty City is supposed to be putting a live stream together to deal with that. I know he wants to get Lionel on there. I think Dollar will as well. So, and I'm gonna chime in on that one too. So I'm gonna get with Ty. I'll get with Ty, man. I'll talk to him about what you're talking about right there. I'll get with him because we talked earlier today about it. Okay. Yeah, man. This is a little a lick of Spain. This is it's a little mixy mix with some Raj G. Rest in peace to that brother, man. Rest in peace to the homie Raj G. But some Raz, some Fly Low, and some Sam I Am. So it's a little bit of a early brain feeder type of little mixy do type of deal. So yeah, I'm my bad, dude. I was just going through all the comments here, man.
No, you good. You good. Maintain.
Yeah,
no,
no,
I was just gonna.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna you know, to create a discourse with you about some of my favorites. I'm sure you probably did a couple of these already, but if you haven't, you know, my favorite I'll start with first because you know I did a book, right? I have a book out about Black films and everything. And
no, I didn't. I didn't know that, man.
Okay. Well, I also emailed you too. Because I created an Afrofuturism series called Joker and a Thief. I emailed you the link to the podcast. And
oh
stuff
shit!
like that.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
You did?
emailed you. Yeah, I emailed you before you started the show, like earlier this afternoon.
Oh, you know what, dude? Okay, so if it was early this afternoon, after we did that live stream, I had to take off, and I was pretty much gone. So fuck. I wish I would have known that shit before I started this.
Yeah, you can still check it out later. It's just the podcast. I see what I was see what I've been trying to do.
Well, can you just because I'm gonna have to shut this one down. But what I'll do is I'll get another one going. We'll do another one.
Okay.
But in the meantime, before you say that, can you post it in the chat?
Yeah, I'll do it right now. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
bringing it up
post
right
your
now.
shit. Post your
Post it in
shit
the chat,
while
yeah.
you talk about it, so that people can check it out. Well, let's
So
do that.
basically, okay, so we'll start with me then. So basically, I'm a filmmaker, obviously, because black to the film. I'm a filmmaker, film critic, or whatever you want to call it. I say aficionado. I don't like critic, such a harsh term. For lack of a better understanding, we'll just say critic. So for the longest time, I've been trying to now be honest with you, black sci-fi in Hollywood don't make any money, right? So I try to get money in Hollywood, and I do that by doing only films towards a certain demographics, which we don't got to elaborate on. But there goes the link in the chat to anyone who wants to look up the podcast on my series, Joker and the Thief. So what I was trying to do for the last
there it goes.
So what I've been trying to do for the last several years, because I remember someone telling me this is actually a prospective investor. He was like, you know why there's no black sci-fi, or they don't support Afrofuturism? Because the dominant culture don't want to recognize that we're still around. We're still around in another eras to come. They want to think like we're really in the museum, like the Natural Museum of History, that type of thing, right? So, but anyway, that was like 5-6 years ago, 10 years ago. But anyway, I've been working on the project, and I finally got some good ideals for the project. It's called Joker and the Thief. It's basically about two intergalactic, I guess you could say, they're like bounty hunters. They're like anti-heroes, They take on jobs for various reasons, reward, personal interest. And so I created this 3-part series. I think it's 3 episodes. I really haven't done as much as I would like to it, because I'll just be like waiting for the right time. And I talk about it with people every so often. So, if everyone checks it out, let me know what you think.
Dope.
You can leave comments on the podcast.
Yeah, hold on. Let me actually, I'm going to go click the link right now so I can bring it up.
Yeah, you can check the link on. You can leave me comments and everything. It's free. It's free. It's for the people. You know what I'm saying? It features 2 black men characters. I got some esoteric stuff in it. We go all the way to the dynamics of
nice. I see it right.
Sacred geometry and everything. I try to put as much as the craft I can in it without getting myself black bag. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Here we go.
I try to take y'all to another journey. I try to take y'all to another journey in the universe, and get us back in touch with our kundalini and our chakra systems, So it's really more like a edutainment type of
no, dude, this is exactly what the fuck I was talking about, bro. This is what I mean, dude. It's like we gotta go there with it, man. And it's like you couple it with the actual like technical knowledge and capabilities, right? You gotta marry this shit, dude. Like the imagination is there to draw inspiration from, right? You're supposed to
go on.
Yeah, good.
No, go on. No,
I was gonna say, like, you have to actually, like, I mean, I gotta be real with you, dude. This is why, like, I smoke a lot of weed. Because the reality is that, dude, like, depending on what I burn, sometimes I'll get like some weird thoughts, dude, and I'm like, whoa, dude, hold on, what the fuck was that, right? And then I'm like, wait, get that one, hold on. And I go back and I grab it, and then I get the idea, and now I start breaking it down. I'm like, whoa. And then I bring that motherfucker back down here, and then I might write it down on paper or something.
Well, I was gonna say real quick, for those interested, I also dropped the link to my book in the chat. If you guys want to go check out my book, you can get a free digital version of it as well in a PDF.
Good shit.
It's just me appreciating my favorite 104 films that are made by that are black films.
Dope, man.
But anyway, yeah. I mean, I hear what you're saying. I consider myself a natural. What is it? DDT, LMT. What's that? Hallucinogens, STD. I'm not STD.
What's
that?
DMT?
Yeah, DMT. Yeah. I consider myself a natural DMT cat. Like I naturally.
Yeah,
think
no,
I
there's a
DMT.
natural way to tap into that. I mean,
Yeah.
now, like like I said, I'm a cannabis dude. So
Okay.
like when I talk, we do the cannabis live streams. I talk about how it interfaces with the endocannabinoid system, how you break down terpenes, and so how you correspond what it is that you taste or smell, how it
Yes.
visually looks
Mhm.
with the medicinal effects that you'll actually experience, right?
Yes.
So that's kind of what that's what sort of like my niche or area is. I'm a weed dude, right?
Okay.
But, yeah. But much like it was something that we used centuries and let's just say even eons ago, right? We're starting to find that even today it's still applicable because we covered we've done a few live streams. If you dig back into the archives here, where early research has already been shown here that hemp and cannabis is either an effective use at either treating conditions that relate to COVID or boosting your immune system to prevent you from getting the shit in the first goddamn place.
Correct. Totally correct. Yes.
Right. So we've covered this. For those of you guys listening, I would say literally go into the Brain Trust archives, look up Mike V was hosting those. It was the COVID. Well, actually, what the cannabis talks, we would do those together. But I think there's a couple of them he did dealing particularly with COVID-19 and cannabis. Also, if you put it in the YouTube search, you'll get like Good Morning America and a few other major media news sources where they actually reported on the early findings of the effectiveness of hemp and cannabis on COVID-19. That's why I stay smoking weed. So let me let's get a last word, man. I'm gonna get some dinner together.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
No, I'm saying I just want to get a last word, man, because he came on. Hey, man, I appreciate you for dropping these links.
Oh yeah.
I got the tabs up on my browser, so I'm gonna dig through this and check this out, man. This is good shit.
I was just gonna say my favorite Afrofuturism is Sun Ra. You can check out Sun Ra.
Sun Ra. You know what? Hold on. Let me do this. Wait.
Yeah.
Let me do this. Right. Let me do this. Speak. Oh, I don't want to call him the devil because the guy is like a god. But here we go. Because if you want to talk about, say, who the father of Afrofuturism is, it's Sun Ra.
Yeah, Sun Ra, exactly. Yeah, Sun Ra.
There you go.
Sun Ra. Let's check out Sun Ra, everyone. Space is the place.
Space is the place.
I'll wait for you on a far distant planet, and I'll wait for you.
There you go.
And then my other one is Parliament Funkadelic, which actually borrows from Sun Ra. Parliament Funkadelic, which actually borrows from Sun Ra. That's the godfather of funk.
Yeah.
George Clinton. And then of course another good one is Bootsy Collins. Bootsy Collins, who also borrows from
Bootsy.
Yeah, who borrows from Parliament Funkadelic. He's more like an in-person, live in the flesh lifestyle. And then most recently, the best one I was going to say, because I noticed you were appreciating art, for all my Netflix lovers, go check out Love, Death, Robots, Blue Zuma. Blue Zuma is great abstractual artwork of a black android man, right? Who in the future, millennials from now, eons from now, he becomes a prominent artist in his own right. And he deconstructs his whole story for an epic interview. Can you find the link and post that? Can you post that? Yeah. Please post that
right
now. Blue humor. Hold on.
Okay.
Put it in the chat, and that's on Netflix.
Right.
I don't actually have a link. I have
is there a wiki or just I said some that people can reference so they can find it?
Yeah,
every all this type of shit, they got to get put up on it.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, they gotta watch. Cool. They gotta watch Blue Zuma. Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna send you the one from YouTube that talks.
Can
about
you just drop it? Just drop it directly in the chat there. You should be able to drop that link directly.
Yeah. I'm doing it right now. There it goes. It's in the chat right next to my name. Hold on.
You know who else we got to mention here? So
Who?
you also have Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You have Slave,
Mhm.
SOS Band. I'm trying to think who else used to kind of give us future Afrofuturist motifs.
You got that group Alabama Shakes. That one video. That one video they got.
Yeah, Alabama Shakes, the band with the sister. That's she's the sister. Okay, yeah. Right. No, I'm thinking of like, but we're talking. I'm thinking of groups that are coming out of like, right, post Sun Ra.
Okay.
Sun Ra set the stage for this shit.
Yeah. Groups.
And you know what? Fuck. You know what, dude? I gotta get dinner ready. Dude, I don't forgot. God damn. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, everybody. This is now an ongoing series. We just announced it right now, so we'll continue this because we have to talk about the impact that like the Afrofuturist concept is really born from Sun Ra.
Mm-hmm.
That's really kind of who set the tone for this, dude. Is this guy right here?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and from him, there's like a whole sort of like a family tree of art, if you will. Right,
yeah.
Prominent artists, starting with George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelic, Bootsy Collins. Right, we were just naming them.
Mm-hmm.
Guess where they got all that mothership shit from?
Yeah,
they got it from Sun Ra.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but that's a whole other deep dive right there.
Yes, it is.
That's why I was like, bro, I gotta cut this shit short.
No, you good. Go
that's
eat.
A whole other conversation, man. Because I'll even say that with that conversation, I gotta go and get my production partner, my bro Kev's one. I would have to bring him into the mix because we got like hella Sun Ra vinyl.
Yeah,
he'll. Oh,
gotta hear it.
Wait, no. Matter of fact. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna fuck you guys' heads up. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me fuck you guys' heads up real quick. All right, so. Let me show you. I'm gonna just show y'all what time it is. All right, so we're gonna go. Oh wait, you know what? It's actually on my channel. I'm a dork. Hold on one second. Duh. All right, let me find this. You guys are gonna trip out, man. All right, let me find it. Oh my god, dude, my own personal channel has too many videos on it. But it's cool.
Some people could even say, I mean, it could even be, I don't know what the terminology I want to use, but it could even be, what's the word? Shit. You know, Jill Scott's music, her music, for a black woman in this era, her interpretations of relationships between male and female is almost on a whole nother vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's on a whole nother way of thinking about it, the way she articulates it.
Wait, hold on. I just found it. Hold on one second. Let me show you something. All right. So this is from my music label, dude. So this is like a digital press kit that we did from 2009 or 10.
Okay.
I'm not sure, right? So this was a group that had signed to my label. So my label is Artisan Rep Digimedia. I'll post the I don't have the link up or whatever, right? So but the group is AO Sun, right? So I'll tell you guys like just kind of briefly. That's the label logo right there, and you know these are the dudes. That's my bro, Mike Flights, Kev's one. That's him. His dad is Roberto Miranda. His dad is a legendary bass cellist. Okay. He came up during sort of like the LA arts jazz scene during like the early late 70s.
Okay.
That's his son. That's one of my dear homies.
Okay.
His name is Miguel Miranda, but his dad's name is Roberto Miranda. Okay. A person that he did a lot of music with was a brother by the name of Horace Tapscott.
Okay.
Look him up. Okay, these are West Coast jazz giants. Okay, his dad is one of them. Okay. The reason why I'm just kind of waiting, it's gonna be here in a few minutes. You're gonna see like who he points to as one of his main influences. Watch this shit.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say right there?
Where?
You see it?
Oh yeah, the album. Yeah. Sun Ra. Yeah.
All right. There you go. So just so like you guys know like what it is that we used to just like fucking we used to hotbox in the studio and just be like getting stupid to shit like this, bro. We used to listen to like Sun Ra, dude. And like Sun Ra just had like that. Like I said, it was some outer space type shit. The only other person that I can really put on his level, and this is the person I keep saying, like when everybody talks about who's the greatest MC of all time, I'm like, dude, okay, you can have the greatest MC of all time talk, and then there's like the Ultron of rap. That's Cool Keith from Ultramagnetic MCs. Okay, he is the Sun Ra of rap. Okay, it's Cool Keith. So if you wanted to know who is like the Sun Ra counterpart in hip hop, it's Cool Keith. There's nobody who can really just kind of get with him, dude. Like just like Sun Ra was like the dude who basically gave us the whole fucking reason why we're talking Afrofuturism right now.
Yes, exactly.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like on that level, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let's do this here, man, because we're gonna definitely have to. We're gonna have to definitely do another live on that. Just the impact that Sun Ra had on or just him bringing the concept of Afrofuturism to the forefront through art and music and shit.
Yeah, right? Sun Ra was incredible, man, for his time to do it, you know. Yeah. And the film is profound because you weren't as a society, Black people weren't that far off the path yet. You know what I mean? We was like little pocket thieves and doing a lot of heroin and shit like that. But he put that in the movie, and he was trying to prevail in the society we were in and save us, because that's what it's all about, right? He's like, hey, all y'all come with me, you're getting out of here. You know what I'm saying? I know a better place. And and the pimp is like, I'm not letting nobody go nowhere. They would, you know, I'm keeping them here. You know, the antagonist is a Black pimp, really, right?
Right, exactly. You know? See the part. See, man. Oh, dude. Okay, dude. I gotta go. Go
on. I'll be here. I'll keep a lookout. I got the notifications on.
Yeah, you got the notifications, man. I got you. So I'm gonna check my email because you said you emailed me earlier. So
yeah, I'll
hit you. I'll hit you off when we do these, right? Because we gotta delve. Because we got to, because art, the whole Afrofuturism aesthetic, dude, it's gonna come from like the first concepts you're gonna get is from the art.
Yes, exactly.
Right, and then it's up to us when we receive the art to then translate it into practicality.
Yes,
and the way to do that is through technology.
Yes, exactly. And if you know, and like I said, the reason why I'm going to keep an eye out and I'm willing to come back is because when we deep dive into it, right? There are things I'm going to bring up, like there was this scientist. I gotta look him up real quick. He found, Ndinka symbols. Yeah, you know the Ndinka symbols, right? So he applied those to a computer. And he found in the various symbols, he found the same geometric structure, right? In each one, even though they visually look different. But also, he took that and he applied it into another computer, and it came back with showing that there is what you call like binary code or HTML code.
Yeah, you're talking about Professor Gates.
Yeah. Okay.
I did a whole entire live stream
Yeah.
called the I think it was called shit. I have to dig it up. I did one where basically what I did was before I began like kind of like my rant or ramble or whatever,
Mhm.
I actually played a video from Professor Gates talking about what you're talking about. Right, like the dude who basically determined that all this shit is a computer code at the end of the day is a brother who's a professor.
Yes.
Who's a theoretical physicist professor at the University of Maryland. Dr. James Gates.
Yes.
That's him.
Yep.
All right, hey, dude, I gotta run.
Go on, bro. I'll be here.
Yeah,
I took a nap. That's what happened. I was trying to get with you earlier. I took a nap. I just happened to wake up and I got on. And I said, "Oh, I done missed the whole stream."
Yeah, no. We was here, man. I was telling people earlier, man. I had to, daddy daughter time. We did a live stream earlier. Then I had to, I got responsibilities and I got to get dinner now. Wait, you real quick. So let me just hit the chat real quick before we shake on out.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see here. Mothership. Yeah, cool, Keith. Yeah, Doom and Keith, man. But you gotta understand, man. Keith's been doing it over 4 decades, man, and still no one can still touch him. Yeah, cool, Keith. Deltron 3030 Carousel. There you go, Alika. Yeah, that's what's up. Okay. All right. Hey, well, Black, I appreciate you for following through. Okay. Like I said, if you email me, I'm gonna check my email. I got you. So when I schedule the next one, I'll just hit you with the link.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll give you a heads up when we do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what's up, brother.
Okay. All right, man. Y'all, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna go grab some din. I'll see you guys a little bit later on this evening. Well, it'll be later this evening for a Sapio live stream. Rael, I don't know what it's gonna be about. give me whatever. Hey, you know what, Rael? Whatever it is, dude, just fall through. Fall through. I already know you got something on it, so don't trip. Fall through, okay? All right. I'm gonna shut it down. I appreciate you guys following through for this live stream. Like, share it, with people who are kind of like, future forward, type of individuals. They might rock with it, and this will be something we'll continue a discussion on. With that, I'm gonna go have me some chow mein. Peace.